Alrighty, hello everyone. Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. Happy Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have a lot to get to. So let's go and get started. Starting off with the latest weather headlines across the viewing area. There it is. Thunderstorms continue. Severe weather threat returns and hot temperatures this week. We'll get to that severe weather threat in just a moment here. Starting off in Asheville, sunny and scattered thunderstorms are likely today, high of 88 degrees. Again, 60% chance of thunderstorms return, shifting towards the Greenville-Spartanburg area. Sunny and thunderstorms are likely. Temperatures will be staying in the mid-90s, around 95. Again, with about that 60% chance of precipitation shifting towards the Charlotte metro. We can see highs around 94 today, mostly sunny and thunderstorms likely. Again, that 60% chance of thunderstorms still continuing, shifting towards the Decatur, Georgia area. We can see high of 93, sunny and thunderstorms likely. Again, that 70% chance for showers and thunderstorms. Shifting towards Gatlinburg, Tennessee, we can see sunny and thunderstorms likely as well. Again, high of 88 degrees with that 50% chance of precipitation. Let's go here and take a look at the latest Highland Weather Futurecast over the next couple of hours here. We can start to see some thunderstorms start to pop up towards the afternoon and evening hours this evening, increasing in coverage towards Piedmont, North Carolina before all calming down into the early morning hours of our Thursday. Then we wake up on a Thursday, some scattered showers are still continuing to pop up throughout much of the forecasting region. Then we start to see an increase in coverage even more into the afternoon and evening hours. We have a more chance for severe weather again tomorrow. We have a lot of severe weather expected. Shifting towards today's severe weather outlook, we can see a slight risk has been issued from Hickory, Newton, Charlotte, and Spartanburg towards Rock Hill. That's a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. That's winds of 45, 55, 65, maybe even gusting up to 75 miles per hour. Possible in that slight risk. However, the rest of the coverage area is currently under a marginal risk, which is a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Again, that threat continues to be that wind. We can see winds of 45, 55 to 65 miles per hour, and that low end severe weather threat, more of 75 miles per hour, remains possible towards the Piedmont, North Carolina area, Piedmont, South Carolina area, towards Rock Hill, Spartanburg, all of those regions. Not just that, we continue into tomorrow. Slight risk still continuing, but this pushes its way towards the Asheville metro, not including Asheville, but it includes Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, Greenwood, Rock Hill, Charlotte, Newton, Hickory, towards the Decatur area, a little bit smidge of our northeast Georgia counties there, and a smidge of our western North Carolina counties. That's also going to be wind driven, of winds of 45, 55, maybe even gusting up to 65 and 75 miles per hour. However, the marginal risk still continues for the city of Asheville and a few of our East Tennessee counties there, including Decatur, Georgia as well. We can see winds of 45 to 55, maybe even gusting up to 65 miles per hour. We can also see that threat still continues. Not just that, the severe weather threat continues on our day 3. We can see almost the entirety of the Highland Weather viewing area is currently under a marginal risk, 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Again, this is also wind driven of winds of 45, 55, maybe even gusting up to 65 miles per hour. Mid-90s continue throughout much of the forecasting region, upper 80s in the western North Carolina mountains, mid-60s tonight, upper 70s towards the western upstate South Carolina region, mid-60s towards western North Carolina region, upper 80s to lower 90s towards for tomorrow's forecast, mid-90s possible towards central South Carolina. We can see the overall minimum temperatures here, mid to lower 60s towards the western North Carolina mountains, lower to mid-70s towards the upstate of South Carolina, shifting towards day 3. We can also see hot temperatures continue for the mountains. Upper 80s are possible and lower to mid-90s are possible towards the upstate and central portion of South Carolina. Looking at the latest Highland Weather 7-day forecast here, thunderstorms for the next 7 days overall. We can see highs in the mid to upper 80s for the next couple of days before warming up again on a Monday and Tuesday of early next week. Highs around 90 and 91 on Monday and Tuesday, with lows steadily staying in the mid-60s. Again, those thunderstorms continue for the next 7 days here. We are not seeing a stop at all from any of these storms. So definitely want to watch out for that. If you have any plans for the next 7 days, make sure to be prepared in case severe weather threat pops up, or maybe it's just a pop-up shower shows up when you're doing an outdoor activity. And remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. Alright everyone, I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Highland Weather Studios. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Keep it tuned to Highland Weather TV. We will go live if necessary for severe weather coverage here on the network. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.